Hey, Hound Dogs, I'm David Hankins,
I'm Paul Hankins. And I'm Trevor Hankins.
and you're on the air with Power Squared. Today we're doing a special preview of The Blade of Miracles issue number 1, which is coming out on March 19th.
This is cover reveal.
And we have the author and artist and letterer behind it, Trevor Hankins.
All right.
Congratulations on your first issue coming out. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm also kind of nervous because I haven't done this kind of thing
Yeah.
before.
I remember when the first issue of Power Squared came out. I was like really excited. And you go to work and nobody notices that you put this book out or whatever. But it's really cool to actually finally get it out. I think, and I think people will buy it. We just have to make sure that they know about it.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is going to be available at our website, powersquaredcomicbook.com, at the campus store, and it'll be available in digital and print. So why don't you tell us about the book?
It takes place in a world of. It takes place in medieval era, populated by anthropomorphic animals. It follows a rabbit named Jack, who is after the magic sword Excalibur from Arthurian legend. And in this story, it has the power to grant a wish. The first issue has a tease as to why exactly he's after it. That gets explained further in issue number 2.
So what was the germ for the idea?
How did you come up with it?
Yeah.
Literally, it came to me in a dream. Because it came to me while I was it came to me because I was waking up to Rhapsody of Fire,
Okay.
which is they're a metal band that has they have this running storyline in their albums that's high fantasy story. I'll specify they are a power metal band,
Okay.
and power metal can have subject matter like that.
Okay. So that was what gave you the idea.
Yes.
Now, you wrote this and Paul edited it,
Yes.
and you drew it yourself. Now, a little bit of the process, you drew it, and then I believe you redrew it.
Yeah, because like I said in the in the initial announcement, I guess I did something that I think no one artist probably shouldn't do, which is it's a 12-issue story, and I insisted on having all 12 issues completed before I started publishing it.
Right.
But I was doing that as a practice of follow through.
Okay. No, that's good. It shows a lot of people will have the idea to do something and they never do it. So the fact that you did it is an accomplishment. The fact that it's available will be another accomplishment.
It took me at least a couple more years than I thought it would, but I still did it.
Everybody's got to start somewhere.
Anyway, what was the question again?
Where was the germ of the idea?
All right, no, it was about the artwork.
Oh, okay.
When I was when I was almost done with it, I went back and I decided to go back and see if I had to do any art touch-ups, like incomplete lines and whatnot. I didn't think I had to do much for most of it, but I still comb through every issue. The first issue, looking back on it, I thought that was like while I was still getting used to Photoshop, before I switched to Affinity Photo at some point.
Because to save money.
Yes.
Really.
Because Affinity is a one-time payment instead of
Monthly subscription.
instead of paying basically like $600 a year for a photo software.
Yeah.
No, what made me switch was the whole generative AI, the way Adobe was implementing generative AI. Anyway, when I look back at the first issue, I thought the art was atrocious. Because it was like really rough and like could tell. So I redrew it in I guess what was then my more refined art style.
Okay.
So the final result, it looks probably better than the issues that I follow.
Okay.
Or most of them.
Right.
But I didn't think even though the following issues are sort of reflect an evolution of my art style, but it didn't look as bad as the first issue.
You know, you have to judge. You're probably the toughest critic on your own work of anybody.
And also, I just wanted it to be done.
That's the goal too. So, what did you learn about your own process or how you work? Well, 12 issues is a lot to do. So, did you learn something about yourself in the process?
I think so. Besides, don't do the entire limited run at once. Yeah. Well, I learned that I need a writer to help, I need a writer to help, as I'm not, like, the best with dialogue or, like, storytelling. Like, pacing and...
You're learning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I learned that I need a writer to help refine my ideas.
Did he help?
Yes. I asked Paul to look over bits of dialogue, and also we collaborated to see if I needed to edit any of the artwork
Okay.
to make it a better story.
So yeah, you're not trained in sequential storytelling, so it is a art and it is something you can learn how to do, which is what you're doing.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Anything else you want to say about it?
More influences on it? One influence was, aside from, I took inspiration from Arthurian legend. I will admit I didn't, do, too much of a deep dive. A part of that was my own inexperience with, research and stuff.
You're using the Arthurian legend as sort of a backdrop, right? So,
In a way.
yeah.
I at least I was using the idea of it. I also took influence from manga with the pacing and stuff. And a particular influence was JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Okay. All right. So this is going to be a monthly publication,
Yes.
our first monthly publication. It's the first non-Power Squared story on SRCC Press. So it's kind of a lot of firsts for all of us.
Yes.
All right. Anything you want to ask him?
I'm not sure.
Okay. All right. So show him the cover again. The Blade of Miracles, Volume 1, will be out on March 19th, and we will actually have copies with us at WonderCon,
Yes.
which will be there March 28th through the 30th, so you can always come by and pick up one there.
Yes.
And Trevor, if he's in the booth, will sign, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So I guess they're done with this.
Yeah.
If you are looking for a silent fidget toy and you would like to save 10% on your order, use our code Marty and Eli at getono.com.
Right.
And if you're watching this on YouTube, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more.
All right. So until next time, I'm David Hankins,
I'm Paul Hankins. I'm Trevor Hankins.
and you've been on the air with Power Squared.